That's
and it's good to make it 14-0.
Hey, Mo, I got bitches in different states, but I ain't making them my girlfriend. I ain't never seen them before.
That nigga said that's his girl. I was like, you for real, bro? He like, yeah. He like, if any bitch ass niggas disrespect her, we gonna have a problem. I said, what you gonna do, Kane? They so far away.
What do you think? If any bitch ass nigga disrespect, what?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Playing. Was he in the party with her when he said that?
Fielded in the
nah, it was just me and him in the party.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
It's not charging.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. They go play action. Cousins. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. To throw is Cousins. And got his man complete. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. 5. Touchdown. Vikings.
This nigga Adam Thielen throw it in double coverage.
87 yards.
Shit like
as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, a full half to be played. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal.
See him. Bye-bye, birdie.
Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
First down, Murray.
Catch the ball, man.
Dislocated wrist. He will not be able to return to
second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
To throw again on second down. Murray eluding the pressure right. And
come on,
incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete. They made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change a course.
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Murray and company going for it on 4th. And able to find Kirk complete. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Murray has the first down and more. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Shotgun now from Murray. And Fitzgerald has got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after...
Oh my God, they keep bailing him out, bro.
Whoa.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Bro. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will. I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will he be angry?
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Oh, yeah.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone.
And he was just everywhere. He was everywhere, dog.
He'll bring it back to just
it was hurting me when his daughter, too, man. That shit hurt bad for me.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game.
They said Kobe was going to expose the NBA though.
And they're scripting something that they
expect said something about him exposing the NBA, trying to get the WNBA to merge.
That script is a good one for him. Cousins. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Chandler Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. And he's got some space here. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner, forget starting inside the red zone.
They're
inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Don't get mad at me because you are
just selling chicken. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
3rd and goal. It's Drake.
Let's go.
And he is in for 6.
Man, he need to put his man up.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cards use the short
He
field
can't
of their
make me. I miss
advantage
the
as they
field goal. I don't
cash
care.
in for
Bro,
6.
Bro, man, that bitch went through my hand, bro.
PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or will you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful not being too cautious.
Now the hit comes. The football.
I also cut his goal. That's why he fouled.
Unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
Damn,
this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
Man,
everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the direction downfield or moved away from it. In this case, a teammate is able to come up with the ball. I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there.
I thought you should go off to the curve to the inside.
Don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same
I'm done. They got Isabella running with him.
2-minute
Oh,
offense.
This is what NFL offense is sending me that way. I'm like, I'm
take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. Murray now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And a little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From just shy of midfield, Murray. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Oh, my God.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
I ain't think my nigga was going to do those.
On 2nd and 12, Cousins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
But that was a 25%
Picked off at the 28. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
I thought he was. He really fucked me up. B, what you doing? I fucked up.
Don't dwell on the past, Murph. Don't dwell on the past, Murph. What happens to not being cocky no more, Murph?
They'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
So I wasn't even talking too much.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Bright lights, burst pipes. Bright lights.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6.
Bright
and now
lights,
they'll be looking to
pipes,
right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback,
oh, that's a, come on, Chandler.
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. A first down throw for Cousins. Going deep for Diggs. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs, 65 yards. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon. Because
I'm on Madden right now, bro.
In the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row.
What player are you bringing out?
And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Murray again, 2nd and 10.
When last time you talked to that boy?
Throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete.
Big day.
Now it's 3rd down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Murray now to throw.
Good shit, Christian Kirk.
Incomplete. Old play call there. Now it's 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Pick.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
Oh, he's about to be.
And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked in the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Play fake.
I ain't no play action, bitch.
And he's taken down.
Put the body here.
Back at his own 7. Chandler Jones. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. To throw.
Come on, man. That's a safety.
Pressure gets to him again. Chandler Jones in there to get him again. That is sack number 6. 1 off the NFL record of 7. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. Murray now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Everson Griffin. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's again to Cook. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Again, it's Cook. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Man, make my dude lay the fucking ball.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
3.
1st down. Here's Cousins. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
You're not going to get that all the time.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Cousins should throw it. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Shake it.
Man, ain't give me no information to pay. Now I'm studying pressure 8. Damn.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
He dropped it!
As the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Andy Isabella, 57 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. From the gun, Murray forced out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit. But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Murray going to throw. And he's going to go down again. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Minneapolis, so long, everybody.
They not going to the playoff. Wow.
I tried to get that bitch to curve, man. I was pressing the wrong fucking button.